So it's a really great system, just a peace of mind. Get everything delivered in a box and you're ready to go install it. It saves you from going back and forth to the hardware store, to the irrigation store, wherever you get your stuff from. It just comes in a box. So I'm just going to run that here, cut it off, and again take one of my little connectors. I'm going to take my punch, I'm going to find kind of where I want it, I'm going to give it a quick little punch. Hey everybody, welcome to our Liberty House. I'm Lucas, and today we are going to be doing our drip irrigation for our trees and shrubs. And we got this great kit from DripWorks. Now, I've been doing different varieties of drip irrigation for probably the last 10 years at our last 1, 2, 3, probably 4 houses. So I've done a lot of this, and I usually buy everything piece to piece. And I really love this kit because inevitably you're always going to forget something, even if you're experienced or you've done it before. This comes with everything. So we got the rose and shrub kit from DripWorks, and they have a variety of different, 10, 20, 30, trees and shrubs, different plants. All of the stuff is laid out about what it comes with. And we actually got 2 kits. So we got a kit for our rose and shrubs, what we're going to be doing in our new front yard garden for our raised beds. Different system, different kit. They really do a good job of breaking it up. So stay tuned for that coming in a later video. And everything is ready to go for you. So we're super excited to use this today in our garden. Okay, to briefly go over what is in this kit, I'm not going to get into fine details about numbers or anything because all of that is listed on their website. Just give you a brief overview. It comes with 100 feet of the main line and 100 feet of the micro line. So this is what you're going to use for your distribution, and this will go to each individual plant. What I really like about this kit, which we're not actually going to use, is it has a hose bib connection, which comes with a filter, which is really important because you don't want any sediment or anything getting into your emitters. So this will hook up to your hose bib. And if you just want to run it from a hose, it also comes with a PSI pressure regulator, which is great because you don't want too much pressure. It's going to blow the emitters out. So it has multiple options. It comes with a whole bunch of the staked emitters, which are great. This is what we're going to be using for our trees and shrubs. It comes with your couplers. These are what you're going to use to connect the main line to the micro drip. So it has enough of those to go with enough of these. So everything is very detailed. You don't have to make any guesses. It comes with a variety of different connectors. So some T connectors, some elbows. If you need more than this or you need to make some changes, it has just a pure coupler. It has some terminations, which I really like these style of terminations because you can go on and add later on. And it comes with stakes, and stakes are essential for this. Stakes are actually really expensive at the big box store, so just having these itself is a nice cheap option. And these are new. I've never actually used the stakes for the micro, the 1/4-inch strip. So having these is nice. I've always used the big ones and they just seem like overkill, but having some actual dedicated stakes for the micro drip, I think is really cool part of this kit. And the last thing that you're going to need when you're adding the couplers for the main irrigation to the micro drip is you're going to need a punch. And so I really like this one. Usually you just get the little hand one that you punch in and you're always fighting with the main. This one actually hooks around it and it punches it out, which is cool. You stop from crimping or breaking the stuff, and I really like this little tool. So again, this will be something that even when we're done with this whole kit, I'm going to add to my irrigation box, and I'm going to use this regularly. So DripWorks did a really good job of just making this foolproof for anybody who is new to irrigation or anybody like me who's done this a whole bunch, I really like it, and I'm excited to use it. All right, so now we're ready to hook this main distribution line up to our irrigation. And what we're doing is hooking it up to our actual irrigation valves. It could be on a timer. These kits are designed to go off of a hose bib, really user friendly. Most people have that. When we redid the yard, we actually had them stub up an irrigation valve for us. And so all I needed to purchase was, an elbow and a PVC to compression connector, and then this is just going to go right in here. Just going to rock it back and forth. Yeah, and there you go. Now it's in. And so this is going to go off of our sprinkler timer. Main irrigation kind of trenched it out so it's below the lawn line so they don't hit it. And now we're going to run our main line, distribution line, to all of our trees out into the front yard to some shrubs we have planted. All right, now that we have the main distribution line set and staked down, it's time to take this 1/4-inch micro drip tubing and start running the emitters to each individual tree or shrub or whatever you're doing. So again, 1/4-inch here. You're gonna need one of these couplers that goes into the main line and then connects onto the micro drip. You're gonna need one of your emitters, and these things twist depending on how much flow you want. Obviously, all the way screwed down is no flow, all the way screwed out is the max amount of flow. So I've got the deep drip here, and this is like not part of the kit, it's a little bit of an extra add-on, but we really like these with the clay soil. So I've kind of held this in here. You can see the connection point, and then I'm gonna run this onto it. And that's on there now. And we'll have it inside the deep drip. So these deep drip stakes are great. They get water all the way down with this clay soil. We get a lot of runoff. So this is gonna promote some deep root growth. So really you're gonna have more water-wise, water-healthy trees and shrubs. If you can get that water deep, roots are always going to chase the water. So we like these 24-inch or deep drip stakes for this climate. You definitely don't need these if you live in a more loamy, sandy soil, but here in Sac, they're great. So got this one set here. You're kind of just going to run, your direction. I'm using just my PVC cutters. You could cut these with scissors. You can cut them with pliers. You can cut them with any type of snip. So I'm just going to run that here. Cut it off. And again, take one of my little connectors. I'm going to take my punch. I'm going to find kind of where I want it. I'm just going to give it a quick little punch. You can see it has a hole there. Push it in. You'll hear the snap, which is kind of nice about this stuff. You kind of know when it's in. You hear it kind of give and pop. And then you're just going to connect the micro line to this coupler. You want to get it as seated as possible. Give it a little twist. Luckily we've got so much rain, you can push these in. In the summer, you definitely can't. Hammer this down. These caps are meant to be shatterproof. Obviously, like if you can break them, but just give them a little tap. You can see this clay soil is no joke here. It's like all rock and granite. that's as far as I'm gonna go with this because I want the ability to get in here and adjust it. But you know, that's 22 inches down. Again, really gonna promote some deep growth, some deep watering. And now I'm going to do the rest of all of our trees and shrubs are going to get these same emitters, the same, at least one deep drip stake, using all of the stuff from DripWorks. So, all right, everybody, that is it for getting our trees and shrubs irrigated. Those DripWorks systems, again, are super user-friendly. They come with everything that you're going to need and probably more. Just less hassle, less time at back and forth to the hardware store. You just open the box, you get it set up. Make sure you check out our next video that we're going to be doing on how we're irrigating for our raised garden beds, which is a lot of the same, a little bit different. So make sure you check that out, like and subscribe. There's going to be a bunch of links down below that have the DripWorks stuff, what we've done, links to more videos. So make sure you check out our channel for everything for your home garden and landscaping needs.